A police letter suggesting the arrest of Chivayo causes a stir in Zanu PF and Mnangagwa government. I'm sure people have seen the letter that has made rounds, which had a police stamp, a police logo, and the name of Paul Tembanyati, as well as the signature on behalf of the police commissioner. And it was suggesting that they were looking for Chivayo to arrest him on different crimes, including fraud. And then this letter, when it made rounds, it caused quite a lot of stir. We understand that when this letter circulated, Chivayo ran to Mnangagwa to find out what is happening, whether he is going to be arrested and things like that. And then there was a lot of commotion. Then the police were quick also to come out and start denying that the letter is not true, the letter was fake, and so on and so forth. But it's interesting. The most interesting part of it is that the letter itself, it has even the signature of Nyati, but of late they are now saying it is a fake letter. Maybe for those that may not have seen the letter, let me just put it here so that you can have a look at it. Right, this is the letter from the police, and it was saying here, Zimbabwe Republic Police is looking for Wikino Chivayo in connection with fraud investigations and related criminal activities. Evidence gathered to date and cases that Mr. Chivayo knowingly and willfully participated in a fraudulent scheme designed to obtain money and or property through fake representatives, deceptive practices, and the manipulation of financial documents and communications. We request that Mr. Chivayo reports to Harare Central Police Station for questioning. Right. And there is Paul Tembanyati, Commissioner of Staff, Press and Public Relations, and so on and so forth. Right. And then that opened a can of worms. We saw now even the Herald now reporting about different issues that at one point were reported in the past. And these were issues that were to do with Wikino Chivayo and these criminal activities. So it's quite interesting because the police came out later on and started to say, no, that's a fake letter. It did not come from the police and so on and so forth. Majara is saying here, Wikino, take time to go through these reports which were featured on Herald. You may appear invincible for now, but one day things will catch up with you, including your handler. Regai zvamuri kuita izvi chirandu munozoti hatina kukuyambirai. Right, you see, the Herald at one point was writing that Chikuru be not full, ED owns Chivayo. And there are quite a lot of other reports and so on and so forth. But the most interesting thing is who wrote the letter. Because everyone else is denying responsibility. Nobody is accepting that they wrote the letter. They are saying, no, we don't know. The police are now saying it's a fake. What does that mean to us? It simply means one thing. It simply means division enzima pakati. Division enzima pane division yakapenga iri pakati pevanhu ava. And panto nemamwe mapurisa vanogona kunge varivo vakaita kuti tsamba inyoreke kana asitombori temba wacho. Saka it's a lot really that is happening. Tazona dzaatsamba dzakumhanya dzinza, we are distancing ourselves from the letter. That letter was not authentic, it was a fake letter. But kukona uchaya manzi. Pane zviri kuitika badzi ndochokwadi chiripo ichocho. Zviri kuitika hazvishaikwi zviripo. And some of these things zviri kuitika zviri kutadza kuti vari kuda kumbosheka zvigananda just kungoshowa zvigananda kuti hamuna kungwara vakomana, munogona kuswera makwata, munogona kuswera mamhanya musina bhutsu. So hapana kumira mushe. So we want to continue analyzing and seeing kuti nyaya iyi inonoperera pakuti chii. Who is the author of this letter? And what was the intention of that letter being circulated? And it continues to be a problem. And the issue at the hand now is that the criminal activities that are mentioned in the letter, they really are things that are not new to the people of Zimbabwe. If you ask any Zimbabwean, they will tell you that this report is very true, because the man is involved in a lot of illicit activities. So it is known that he's a thief. So nobody will be surprised when they find that people like Chivayo are arrested. But when we know that the pressure continues to mount, and they are told, no, you have to go retrieve that statement and deny that the letter was yours, and so on and so forth, as for the police. But this is not what we need. We need to see a society that is equal. We need a transparent society, a Zimbabwe that is equal for everyone. Whoever commits crime must pay for their crime. We no favoritism, no looking at where this person comes from. There's no sacred cow. Everyone must be equal before the law. And that is what we are fighting for. And that is what makes Zimbabwe very painful and difficult place to stay, because there are some people that are above the law. They do what they want. So who protects the masses? Masses will have to either disappear or see what they can do, because it will be danger. So we continue to watch this happening on a day-to-day basis. And one of the fine days is going to happen. Vanogona kuramba vachizvitora for granted, one day is one day. Something is going to give, and things will just take a mudslide, and before you know it, you are rolling in the mud and going. And that's exactly what we are talking about. So we will keep watching and praying, and of course believing God for what God is doing in the season. The time of the end of Gananda has come. The season is now, and freedom for Zimbabwe is at hand. Bless you. We'll meet again in the upcoming shows.